And I says to Marie, they're not purple, are they? Right, shall we do this one first?
We might as well.
I'll move this down here, then this...
They're ready?
Yeah, just give them a little bit, not give them a lot.
This record card out and then...
Yeah. Which one we got here? 3.
What date are we today, Keith? I've got my phone.
Ah, it is.
It's that day. Look a minute. 5th.
5th. Right, so 3. This is the colony that I added because the third colony that had come up from the third, they've already sealed it down anyway. The third colony that came up from Milford didn't do anything, it was queenless.
Right.
So this is when I added this one. I'm just going to leave them, can't see a queen on there, so I'll just leave them. So this is the one that one of them that I said it would require a frame change.
Okay, yeah.
Right, this one, because not necessarily this year, but certainly in spring of next year,
yeah,
it'd be nice to have a frame change on it. Well, they started storing in Endale already, so they've been out on forage. So that's just nice, that fitting between them legs, isn't it? There.
Yeah, is it almost if it was designed that way.
Oh, it stood like crazy on it, look. Just started on that side. Let's see if we can find that queen and some brood. That's what we're looking for at this stage, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
We want no queens, we want some brood and a laying queen.
Full of eggs
queen
in here,
cells, I mean.
Kim.
Full of eggs, that's good. Sure if I'm getting that or not, but yeah. I think so.
It's not always the easiest thing to see on through camera, is it?
No.
But yeah, every single cell, Kim.
That's excellent.
Have you seen it visually?
Yeah, I can see them. Yeah, lovely. That's grand.
So that's all right.
Yeah.
Every single's on that side as well.
Super.
Beautiful, that. And they're calm enough. They're not.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They're not.
Considering we've had all that rain and
yeah,
it's not been, it's a bit.
Probably feel like us first day out.
Overcast. They're all right.
Yeah, wall-to-wall brood.
Cat brood.
Yeah, looking nice. Not wrong with that. Nice, healthy, pearly white as well.
Yeah, we'll get some right, yeah.
They're going to block your view, I think.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
You can see them anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that, I think.
Yeah, both sides. Just a play cup there.
Play cup, nothing in it.
Yeah. Brood looks nice.
It does, yeah.
So that's a frame of brood, a frame of eggs.
Yeah.
Brood. All where the other stuff's hatched off, they've filled the spaces again.
She backfilled it with eggs or nectar?
Eggs. Eggs and brood in there, yeah. Various stages. Some in there still, and some of them in there cleaning cells out.
Mm.
Well, that's good. So that's 3. Hey, they're getting a bit tetchy.
I think.
Yeah, lime green pollen.
Oh, lime green. What's that then, yeah?
I don't know, but there's stuff in it in here. Yeah, full of brood that one as well. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 frames of brood.
Oh. So, I need to get myself through what's on the sheet. So, brood, we've got 4 so far.
Five frames of brood.
5 brood.
Up to now. Now this one, this was a swarm from last year that's requeened itself this year.
Right, okay.
So the queen is an unknown as far as the old queen were gentle.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh, they're getting a bit harsher these, aren't they? Try
They
and sting the
appear to
veil.
be just a little bit, don't they?
Try and sting the veil, that one.
That's full of brood as well.
Is the queen marked, Keith, or is she unmarked?
Unmarked, I think, on this one.
This year's.
Yeah, it's this year's, definitely this year's.
Well, I've got my marking pen and my key. If we come across it, we'll mark up.
So it seems to be upsetting them a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another frame of brood.
Mm.
Well, it's wall to wall almost, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I think they need a super on.
I think it's definitely going to have a super on.
I've not got one in truck. I'm going to put one in.
Yeah, because they're laying everywhere. Everywhere there's a cell, they're laying in it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're going to see her on this last frame, this next to last frame. Well, if this stays like this, I think it might have to end up being requeened.
I think so.
Let's see if it settles.
Yeah, it's not the best start for him, is it?
Now that's food.
Okay.
That's all food. So last two. So it's looking like
You've got 3 frame. 3. Is this one going to be stores as well?
That's stores as well. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's hotels in it. No, it looks like 3 frames of stores. Rest is brood.
Yeah, 3 frames of stores and this brood. So that's We've got 11. Have we got 11 and a dummy in that one?
No, I'm not going to dummy in it. There's just 11.
Just 11.
But it's nice to see it nice and full. Well, if it's good as the parent did exceptional last year.
Yeah, that's good.
And it were never a nasty one. It were always right. So
Right, that's that one. Right, so we're on to hive number 2.
yeah. Could be down to weather because this one's a bit flaky.
They are a bit, yeah, a bit overactive, aren't they?
Yeah. Now this is the one that I saw go out on a mating flight, and then either she didn't come back or whatever happened on that. So I had to. This is the one I had to introduce a queen into.
Yeah.
I'll work this way.
You want to come round here, Kim?
No, you're fine where you are, Kim.
You sure?
Yeah. There's just doors on there.
There isn't there?
Yeah, it's purely stores that, Kim.
it is.
Nothing else.
See that? Lots of.
I'll just make sure queens are on it before I put it down. But I wouldn't have thought so. Now, so I had to do a shook swarm on this one when I first brought it back.
Yeah.
Because the frames were in one of these Eat Natural and they were horrendous.
Right.
So
Eggs there.
yeah, there's definitely eggs on that one. Eggs down at the bottom here. That's alright. Eggs all over the place there, look, so yeah, she's laying.
Lovely.
Laying alright. This seems to, even this one settled down there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Load of brood in there.
There is, yeah.
Have you ever noticed that when you've got your dark comb, and you look at them, you can see the pearly white against the dark comb.
Yes, yeah.
But have you noticed the cast what you get with a new?
Oh, yeah.
And it casts a colour on
They
them.
look orangey, don't they?
Now, I've had kippers for lunch. Lots of eggs, lots of brood. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah. Look out there, yeah. Now this one's not marked either. Because with it being a brand new queen that I run in, I didn't want to.
Oh, you run her in as a virgin, didn't you?
I run her in as a virgin, this one, yeah. But she's obviously. She's taken, yeah.
She's mated away.
Now, this is one of the first frames she started on. And you can see it's sporadic, and I thought, I don't know, we don't want to do this.
But you've got to give them time to work it through.
Yeah.
Sometimes find that if you've got frames and they've been storing nectar in some of it, because they've not had a queen, and then.
Well, that was one of the possibilities with that one. Did you read the article on using unwired foundation for brood foundation?
No.
You know, like you always see them where they don't lay where the wires are.
That's right. You get that one.
And apparently, it is down to wire. And if you put underarm foundation in, they draw nice and even.
Yeah.
And apparently, they're less susceptible to chewing away at it.
Oh, are they? Right.
Now whether that's true or not, I don't know.
No.
Because you get a lot of theories, don't you?
You do. You get a lot of supposition. Yeah.
It's all brewed.
Yeah.
And all them spaces are laid in now, except for the ones that got pollen in, obviously.
More like green pollen up there, look.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what lime pollen's like, do you?
I'm not sure what it is. It's my forte, pollen colours.
I know some of them, but yeah, wake up again.
No, did it? No. I mean, they shouldn't be thinking about swarming.
No, they shouldn't be, but now this one's got more than enough room. As I say, she's really only just started to.
There she is.
Yeah.
Let's have her then. Come on, girl.
Dark one. That's it then.
She's a bit runny.
Yeah.
And these are a bit stingy, look. Still got a bit in there.
Lay that back on there for it to.
Yeah, she's a bit runny, girl.
I was talking to, I think it was Hugo, and he always uses one of these for clipping his queens as well.
Yes, I've heard.
He rotates it till one of the wings come out and then clips it.
Yeah. Not much of a bee out. Come on, girl. What's your view out? Come on. That's it. Come on, let's go.
Got you.
Bloody way, you little bugger.
Don't check it for you, or is it? Or
Bees, they're bouncing, these bees, aren't
yeah.
they? Are bouncing.
It could be this humid weather, and there's lots of cloud around it.
Turn over, girl. That's it. Turn over. That's it. That's your turn.
Beautiful. You used to do the same as us, where dry out a bit before you shoot them in.
Well, what I normally do is I'll lay her on there and leave her there and carry on with inspection, and then when I finish inspection I'll drop her.
Well, that's a good idea, that actually.
Yeah.
It is a good idea. Because they can't really get to her to.
No.
And they can get accustomed to her again, can't
That's
they?
right, before the rather than trying to start boiling. I have got, I think, in the truck, I've got some sugar syrup in a spray bottle.
That's where I take with me. I take a sugar, and if they do start, I've been told as well. The other thing is pick the queen up and throw her in a glass of water with bees.
Yeah.
But that's a bit.
It's a bit drastic, isn't it? Really? Can she swim?
Yeah. But the sugar spray seems to work well.
It does.
So really on this one there's only really 3 frames of 4 frames of brood.
Yeah.
As I say, this is the one with the queen that's been active the shortest time. You know, so it's not, I mean, you can get that, can't you, where sometimes forage goes over and
gone in there, sorry, bees can get through that top.
Yeah.
She's there, she's so cool. Come on, girl, let's have me out then. I cleaned it off a bit. Come on down. That's it, she's down. She's in.
That's it then.
They're all bouncing, these ones, though.
Yeah, they are. Certainly We'll have to see if they are any different with weather.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on next inspection too. If we carry on like this, there'll be some requeening.
I think so, yeah. I think so. I've not had this problem at home, but
No.
then again, I've been able to pick days when you know, when it's clear skies and it's like you're not even there, isn't it?
Yeah. That's right. It's just totally glowing.
So we'll have to see.
How we like it.
Well,
Having said that, well, I'm going to say the famous last words now that I shall regret. I've not been stung yet.
no.
They've been bouncing off me.
One of the things I have found is I sometimes wear some. I've got some dark trousers. I don't like them, you know.
There's certainly plenty of bees in there, Keith.
There's plenty of bees in it. As I say, it's just a case of making sure she continues to lay all right.
Yeah.
And away from edges a bit. I'm not going to block the ventilation off as much this time.
Just the airflow.
Two. Sorry, that was number one.
That was number one. Yes. I think that's the not right sheet. Let me just. Any comments on there, Keith?
Basically, tetchy same as the other one. It were about the same level of tetchiness, weren't it?
Yeah,
What do you think about treatments later on in year then?
Well, my my regime normally is after I've taken supers off, I'll hit him with some primal based treatment.
Yeah.
Usually when it's still warm. And then, I mean, if it looks like there's lots of varroa, I don't know if you want to do it. We can do a alcohol wash and see how much varroa there's in them.
Yeah.
The new colonies.
Yeah.
And get a proper reading
Of what it's like.
of what the varroa level's like.
Yeah.
And then if need be, I mean, we can sublimate. I know best time is obviously on brood break in December, January, but I have done it in September, October time, but I've done it every 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
For about 4 sessions.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we'll be able to see how they progress then.
But if they've not got heavy infestation, you don't really need to do that. I don't think the thymol and then giving them some oxalic acid on the brood break, and then and with mine I normally put some Apivar on then in February.
Yeah. Now, I mean, of course, the nice thing about Apivar is you can just leave it there for a few weeks.
You can leave it there for about 6 weeks. I think.
Yeah.
Take it out after 3 weeks and give it a scoring and move it on to some slightly different positioning. But
I put the Apivar on in September.
Yeah.
I have done. But the trouble is, if you're running to harsh weather, or anything like that, and you can't guarantee your colonies, it can be on there for a long time, and you don't necessarily want that.
You don't want it right through winter, do you?
No.
Move this round. Move this camera around this side then. See what we're in. So this is Hive 2. Are you going to inspect from the back there or from the side?
Yeah, I'll do it from here.
Sure. Yeah, I'll come around this side.
Now this one, if T-front frames, they were strange frames at Durham. I've not come across these before.
Oh right, split top bars.
But,
Oh, the splitter, or is it just a...
it's a groove.
Just a groove.
It's just a groove. Your wire runs along a groove.
Oh, right, okay.
But, now this one, this is the other colony that I brought from. Not the natural, the ordinary colony I brought back from, and I had to split it because there were queen cells galore.
Right.
So I split it. That's why there's probably a few new frames in it. So I split it. Only one of the queen cells took. So
yeah.
That's when I introduced that one into play.
Yeah.
That's,
now these seem a lot calmer, Keith.
They do. Yeah. They do seem calm, don't they? They're not tetchy at all, or don't seem to be yet.
No.
Yeah, that's just doors.
Yeah. It is solid, that.
Yeah. Not going to see around there, I don't think.
Very unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely.
Yeah.
Usually when you get to the other end that you might see on stores frame, when
yeah.
you chased it right through Hive.
That's all stores as well, weighs a ton. Very quiet, this one.
Yeah, yeah.
By comparison.
Yeah. You know, I've come across by accident a way of getting them to clear out.
Yeah.
A way of them to clear out all of this nectar.
Yeah.
And honey out of brood frames. I had one of my cell builder colonies. They'd absolutely packed it. Once I'd finished running them as a cell builder, there were that many bees in there. They just backfilled every frame with honey.
Yeah. Which is what they do, isn't it?
Which is what they do. Yeah. And I thought, crikey, right. So I put a couple of supers on, and put the brood box above the supers. Didn't do any good at all.
Yeah.
So then I thought, right, okay, I'll put a Snellgrove board on, and put the brood box above the Snellgrove board.
Right.
And open a back entrance. And you know what? They cleared it all out and took it all back into Hive. Fetched it all out.
Right. So
every frame.
So your entrance on your cell grove.
Yeah, was round the other side.
Was round the other side.
Yeah.
Built, and was that sort of above the board?
Above the board. So that
right.
So the way in to the
straight to the comb
to the brood box with all the honey in.
Yeah.
Was
from back entrance.
From the back entrance.
And they cleared all that down
and
then.
They robbed it. They went in and robbed it, took it all downstairs.
Brilliant. I like that. Because you do get it a lot.
And it was just by chance that I did it. And
yeah.
And I thought, I'll just see what happens if I do this. And,
yeah.
I'd seen Richard Noel done a similar thing for clearing them with, but not with a Snellgrove board, by putting an upturned, well, not even an upturned one. I think it was an Ashford feeder,
right?
With the partition taken out, so the bees could pass through it. So you'd got like a space,
yeah,
between that and the frames above,
yeah,
that they didn't recognise as part of the colony, and they went up and fetched everything down.
Yeah, that's interesting, that, because I know I use spacers a lot for various things, and I find and it only has to be like 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah.
It's enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just looking for eggs on here. Perfectly clean frame.
But yeah, I use the Snellgrove board because I'd got a couple of queen cells that they'd drawn in the bottom. Even though they'd got a brand new queen in there, they'd drawn a couple of queen cells. And I thought, I'm not happy with that. So I put them in the Snellgrove board above, with the back entrance. And I thought I'll wait for these two cells to draw out, and then I'll have a couple of queens. Well, what happened was, in actual fact, they just tore the queen cells down and robbed the robbed the nectar downstairs.
Well, I can't see.
Well, remember that for future reference.
I
Look,
can't.
She's there. Look, she's there.
She's there, but
she's marked. Yeah.
No, she's marked and clipped.
She's a nice looking queen.
Yeah, she's a lovely queen.
Very, very nice. We'll have a little look here, so you can see.
And I said, because I says to Marie, I said,
get me higher for her, I can't see her.
She's there, look. Yeah. I said to Marie, I says, Kim will like that one. I says, you got a preference to dark queens, I think.
Not specifically.
Gone round to the side.
She's gone round to the side.
There she is, look. Moving round again, look.
I know.
She's playing hard to get.
Hiding, isn't she? I've not got a good focus on it.
Hang on just a minute. I'll see. There she is, going into the frame now, look. She's about 3 inches into it.
I can see her. It's looking through this. There she is, I've got her. There she is, bless her. Oh, yeah, very nice. Nice picture of there, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that's that.
No, I'm not over specific about the colour of the queens. I don't. It doesn't.
There's eggs. There's brand new eggs in there, so
lovely.
I'll go through a couple more frames just to. But again, there's no reason for generating queen cells.
No. No, it's not likely, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, lots of lovely open brood and some cats.
There you are, look again, look.
Yeah, nice.
And in there, full.
Yeah. She's doing the business.
Yeah. And up to now, the quietest.
Yeah. Very much so.
I say, we'll get others a chance to see what.
Yeah. Well, road things are looking at the moment. If they carry on how they are doing, they'll be getting a frame of eggs each from these.
Yeah, these are gentle enough, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might be. Queen might be seeing hive tool in them others, and then let them draw the queen cells. Knock them all down.
You can't tolerate nasty ones.
No.
Well, they seem to be. No. They seem to be fine now.
Yeah, a couple of play cups,
yeah. Lovely.
Nothing to worry about.
So what we got there? 1, 2, 3. We'll call it 2.5 up to now.
Of brood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's solid
3.5.
cap. That's solid cap. Both sides.
Yeah. Beautiful. I'm just looking for any signs of feel-free cappings or anything stupid like that. Or it looks healthy, you know.
Good. Yeah, it looks fine to me. Can't see any holes in cappings or anything.
You see, this is why I kept them at our place for so long, because I was looking. Because I'd brought them back from Milford.
Yeah.
I don't know what's around there.
You want to be sure, don't you?
Yeah. And the last thing you want to be, you won't be somebody's favourite person if you were taking. Well, you won't, would you? I'm brooding there.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. I'll just check this next frame as well. But they are acting a lot nicer.
These are much gentler. There's no bouncing off your gloves or anything, is there?
Nothing. No. Maybe it's that grass I changed.
Weren't that Moroccan gold you put in there, were it?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I better check the M frame.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Probably unlikely that you'll do here, but they might be.
feels like stores. This, but stores.
Yeah.
Good stores, isn't it?
Yeah. Nectars.
Plenty of pollen in there, isn't there?
So, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, probably 5.5, I'd say, and then them three.
Them three definitely are stores. Three solid stores. Yeah.
And that's stores. So there's four definite stores, isn't there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We only got 10.
I think. No one here.
3, 4. Oh, yeah, one. Right, and that was stores as well. So we've got 5 stores. Haven't we?
Yeah. That's it.
Really?
Have you ever worn purple nitride glue?
I haven't.